Hello, namaste. My name is Hariharan Iyer, the entertainer, and I'm a motivational speaker, corporate trainer, Reiki grandmaster, author. And I am extremely delighted to now welcome you to one more of my videos on my YouTube channel. And today I want to talk to you about a very interesting aspect of leadership, which is called as flamboyance. How important is flamboyance in leadership? Now we have seen a lot of people in both in corporate circles, even in politics. There are a lot of people, a lot of leaders who have a lot of flamboyance. They have this charisma. They have this great communication ability. They have this ability to attract people. They have this ability to pull people towards them, and they have a big impact on the psyche of people. They make a very quick impression in the minds of people. In fact, they leave a lasting impression in the minds of people because of their personality, the way they communicate. So, how important is this as a characteristic in leadership? Because many of these flamboyant leaders are also extremely popular. But if you really look at it deeply, and you just study it a little bit more closely, you will find that a lot of flamboyant leaders cannot carry it off for a long period of time. And eventually they struggle to make a difference to the lives of people they are leading because they are so consumed by their own charisma and their own flamboyance, and they are so much of themselves. Unless they are able to temper that, unless they are able to bring a certain balance to their so-called, if I might use the word narcissism, it becomes extremely difficult for them to have a long-lasting impact. So very often you find that in flamboyant leadership, you find that a lot of people start extremely well, but they may not really end that well, or there might be an abrupt end to that leadership role. And by the time it ends, that impression has probably reversed quite a bit. So, am I trying to tell you that flamboyance is not needed in leadership? I think if you have flamboyance as a leader, it's an asset. It's something which you need to use with care. But if you don't have flamboyance as a leader, it's not something you're terribly missing in life. What you need is a little bit of dynamism in leadership. Now, dynamism is not necessarily the same as flamboyance. Dynamism could be a quiet sense of dynamism. It could be a calculated sense of dynamism. It could be about action taking in the right way. Flamboyance could very often be a lot of talk without much substance. Flamboyance is about a lot about style bereft of substance. But leadership fundamentally needs to have a lot of substance. You may have a great amount of substance and not so much of style. You'll still be a successful leader in the long run. But if you have a lot of style but you don't have a lot of substance, the chances that if I might use the expression, luck might just run out of favor, and you will that kind of a flamboyant leader might eventually get found out. So I want to give an example here of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. He was a very dynamic leader. He did not have the typical flamboyance that you might associate with a lot of other people. But he was extremely dynamic and was a man with great substance. And you look at the kind of impact he left, both as a scientist and also as a president of India, where as a president of the country, your constitutional powers are very limited. You don't have a great amount of authority. But what he did to compensate for that was that he brought in a lot of influence into his role. And I think he demonstrated that while he was a good speaker, but he was not one of those absolutely dynamic and charismatic speakers. But he was a good speaker, but people listened to him, even though he was not flamboyant in that sense. And people heard him out, they listened to him because he was very sincere in what he said. There wasn't much difference in what he said and what he felt inside. In fact, it would just mirror what he felt inside. So that's the kind of leader we had, and I think those are the kind of leaders we need in the corporate circles, also in the political circles, also in the social circles, also within families, also. You need, and we are so easily impressed by flamboyance. But as I said, if flamboyance in leadership is not used in the right way, it's not tempered, it's not kind of overriding substance, then I think flamboyance can work to your advantage. But if you substitute style for substance, then I think it's not really a long lasting leadership impact that you can have on people. So I hope this little video could add some value to your life. And it's always my attempt through my YouTube channel to come up with small nuggets of wisdom which might just help you to take some value with you. Please do comment on this video, share your thoughts, and please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I'll be soon back with one more topic, one more nugget of wisdom. Till then, please do take good care of yourself. God bless you, and thank you very much.